love. 100 Bible verses. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. 1 John 4:8. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. Colossians 3:14. And above all these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. John 13:34-35. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. 1 Corinthians 13:13. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. 1 John 4:19. We love because he first loved us. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. Mark 12:29-31. Jesus answered, the most important is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. 1 John 4:7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not been perfected in love. Romans 5:8. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. 1 Corinthians 13:1-13. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. Matthew 22:36-40. Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law? And he said to him, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets. Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives, as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. John 14:15. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. Ephesians 4:2. With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. 1 John 3:1. See what kind of love the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God, and so we are. The reason why the world does not know us is that it did not know him. 1 John 4:16. So we have come to know and to believe the love that God has for us. God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. Romans 13:8. Owe no one anything, except to love each other, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. Luke 6:35. But love your enemies, and do good, and lend, expecting nothing in return, and your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil.